In this episode of Slippery Tropes, we get to hear the rest of Will's assault story, followed by some jokes about Elon Musk. Enjoy!
Welcome to Slippery Tropes Comedy Podcast. And now your host, Will and Nate.
Yeah, we went to another party.
Night? That's crazy.
I didn't drink at that first party at all.
Some crazy stuff happened to me on my graduation night, too.
You and I had the same graduation night, sir.
What?
Yes, dude.
We went to the same house?
No, we had the same graduation night, though.
Oh, yes, I know, but that's crazy that you have a crazy story and I do, too.
Okay, go.
I don't really want to say it.
Okay, I'm going to finish mine, and then you go.
Do it.
So anyway, we go to this house, and my ex-girlfriend from, sophomore year was there, and she was still, weirdly obsessed with me. She moved, out of state to Arizona.
Good
Maybe
for
it
you.
was, junior year. But she was there. And she was one of those straight edge girls, you know. She was like, don't drink, don't smoke, da 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 da.
And why was she there?
Because she got invited by one of her friends or something. And she was just there. So anyway, I was just like, you know what, man, I'm going to get myself good and fucking wasted. I got stupid drunk. I'm pretty sure I had alcohol poisoning.
Oof.
Because I was sick for 3 days.
No
but
bueno.
Anyway.
No bueno.
So there was I don't know, there must have been 70 people there, because it was a nice big house. It was a popular girl's house. I don't know how the fuck I got invited, to be honest. I'm not really sure, but I showed up. And there was a ton of people there. I got really, really drunk. Don't remember what happened. I woke up, and my ex-girlfriend's tongue
covered
was
in
my mouth. Her tongue was in my mouth, and her hand was down my pants. I had been passed the fuck out. I wake up, man, and there is nobody there. It's just me and this girl, and there's no one else there. And I'm running around this house going where the fuck did my ride go? I know it. I didn't drive out here. Someone else brought me out. One of my buddies brought me out here. No one anywhere, dude. I find my buddy, he's passed out under the pool table, and I'm kicking him. I'm get the fuck up. We gotta go now. It's good.
Yeah,
I got assaulted, dude, bro.
If anybody caught you,
I mean, I don't know what happened exactly, but her hand was in my pants.
I didn't know that was a thing for men.
All men can get sexually assaulted. Usually it's by other men, but, sometimes. Yeah, it was pretty weird. It was scary. It was actually kind of scary. Honestly, it was actually kind of oh, fuck. I feel I was just, violated. Honestly. Because I was passed out, dude. I don't remember anything. So I don't know what could have happened. I think I was still a virgin at the time.
You're bringing back all kinds of memories right now that I don't want to think
about. All right, let's hear it. Let's hear the graduation story.
No, I'm good. I'm alright.
I'm going to float that to Elon on X, formerly known as Twitter. Also, no one will ever not say formerly known as Twitter. X is just, I'm sorry, it's a terrible name. It's so bad. It's just... It's rough, man.
Well, it's a name. It's a name. It's a sound you're making with your mouth.
Yeah.
I mean, it is Twitter, and he renamed it, so it's not Twitter anymore. It's X. But
you can be
lazy if you want to and just keep calling it Twitter. Ain't nobody going to judge you.
Yeah, would this happen over a year ago, and I still see articles written about X, formerly known, and then they put in parentheses, formerly known as Twitter. They're never going to not do that ever, so they might as well just call it fucking Twitter. Enough with this crap.
He's
Stop it.
He's up in his office or whatever in his match. He's oh my gosh.
He's so pissed that every time
how much money do I have
says,
to pay to get these people to say
he's I'm the
X.
richest man on the planet, and they just can't say fucking X. I thought they were lazy bastards.
I will pay all of you.
He tried paying everybody.
I'll give you all a Tesla. Just say it.
I'll give you $1 million a day to say X and not formerly known as Twitter. Isn't that weird though? I feel
Mr. Elon gated Musk.
Muskie.
I dare you to buy a day. I dare you to hit the government up. I mean, he pretty much doesn't he run part of the government now?
Yeah, Doge, Department of Government Efficiency. Is what
I
he's
thought you meant Dogecoin.
No, that was his X, formerly known as Twitter, crypto thing.
Didn't he name his kid X too?
I don't know. No, his kid's name is X CEO on. I don't know.
I'm sure they call him something else different.
Yeah.
At home.
He's got like 20 kids. I have no idea.
Paper. It's just a paper thing. We're squeezing a whole nother episode out of this.
Yeah, we are.
We already moved on to elongated.
Elongated Musk.
I'll have to cut that up later on. Or I can push pause. Nah, I don't want to fuck with it.
Yeah. Dude, he's like Donald Trump's little fanboy.
I think he's a cool cat,
awesome.
though. I think he's alright. He's just kind of...
He's interesting.
A little bit... I don't know, something's going on upstairs, but that makes him rich, I guess, right?
I'm convinced he's an alien, actually.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, he's a higher form being.
Come on.
Yeah.
Why? So he's disguising himself to look like a human being?
Yep.
Why would they need to disguise themselves? If they had the technology to do that, why would they need to hide at all?
Because he's slowly taking over the world.
They don't need slowly. If they were that advanced, they could do it with a snap of a finger. They don't have no reason to hide their naked alien bodies.
He's playing 3D chess, man.
They could be naked. Those are fake clothes.
He and Donald Trump are playing 3D chess.
In what?
4D chess.
What
5D chess.
I think Donald Trump just likes other rich people around him.
Yeah, that's true.
If you were rich, you'd be the same way.
Yeah. Maybe, but I'm not rich.
They probably don't even really talk, I bet.
I don't even like me.
They probably like, how long do you think they've talked, those two?
Oh, probably
in a room,
actually.
In a room alone?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
What do they talk about? Okay, you want to be Trump or I'll be Elon?
I don't know. Can you do an Elon voice?
Is it slightly German?
No, he's South African.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a wannabe British? It's kind of like a...
Sort of. I don't know. He's got a weird intonation, though, too. Like his cadence.
Remember we listened to that song? That was a trippy song.
His
Africanese. Is it Afrikaans? Africanese? I think that's what they call it.
Is it? I don't know. I can do good Trump.
Okay.
Elon.
Yes, perfect.
Elon. I know you're the CEO of X, formerly known as Twitter, but I'm gonna need you to buy a day to make it a holiday.
Let me. You see, my checking's connected to my bank account, and I don't have money in the account.
Yeah, but you're the richest man on the planet.
The way I got my bank account set up is that my checking's and my savings.
Make it happen. Every day should be McDonald's day.
Every day should be. I only eat fried wheatgrass on Wednesdays.
On Wednesdays, you now eat McDonald's. You're going to take a 10-piece chicken McNugget.
Donald, I have a problem with that.
Don't care. You're fired.
I'm going to fly away now.
Are you going to go back to your own planet? If you go back to your own planet...
So you're saying he wants to get back to Mars like he's trying to get back home?
I think so.
That's where he came from. He's trying to guide us all back there so he can eat us.
Maybe.
He's harvesting humans.
It's either that or the Matrix. I don't know. One or the other. What are you gonna do? I don't know. Like, we're either gonna be food or batteries. Your choice. Dealer's choice.
We're gonna off ourselves before anything like that happens.
Oh hell yes. Oh yes.
We will suck up all the resources in the planet and gladly do so. They'll be like, with this last breath, you're gonna kill everyone. And they're like, freaking go for it.
Well, I think as far as honestly, I think Donald Trump is actually a stabilizing force in the world, because I think other world leaders think he's just that fucking crazy. They're like, this dude might actually
they talk it up. All that other cred from the other side,
yes, dude.
It just adds to his gangster cred.
Dude,
I've been hearing this a lot.
Gangster.
I've been hearing it a lot. Yeah.
He's a terrible person, but I think he's a gangster.
With an A.
Absolutely a gangster.
With an A.
Gangsta.
He is. He's mobbing.
Dude, people are already getting in line.
He's mobbing deep, dude.
Yeah,
it's a Godfather situation.
Heck yeah.
You would too if you had that much hair.
Dude, look at, Putin and Kim Jong-un and probably this motherfucker is just crazy enough. He might actually press that button. He might do it.
I wonder if he's packing heat. You think he is? I wonder physically.
Do you
think Donald Trump is gifted? He's hung?
No, I don't know.
Just in real life, just think about that. Don't picture it. Don't picture the wind. Picture the ruler. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to picture any of it.
A 6-incher. What if you got?
I don't know. He's a pretty tall dude, apparently. Apparently, he's 6'4".
I guarantee his is bigger than Biden's. I'm just saying.
I don't.
The shrivelness.
Dude,
the shrivelness.
just the worst, like, dick measuring contest ever. Like,
who would have to adjudicate it?
oh. Elon.
Pelosi, because she can't see. Because she can't see anything anyway. She wouldn't know what it was.
She's like, I need to get my bifocals. My triple X-ray glasses.
She just looks so Crypt Keeper status.
Dude, no shit.
She's going to be 88.
Yeah.
What happened with that Dianne Feinstein chick that she was like 88 also?
She died.
She did?
Yeah.
Whoa. She died in office. That's massive.
That's savage. Yeah. She died. She died in office. Mm-hmm. And apparently, like, she had basically given her, like, living trust to her daughter because they didn't trust her to, like, take care of her finances, but she was still making votes for the state of California. What the fuck is that about? That is bullshit, man.
I wish I could be a politician. We should have a day. We should have a day where all the public gets to be the government. All the government has to be the public. It's a swap day.
Oh god.
Swap meet. No, just for like an hour. No.
The most violent Freaky Friday ever.
Yeah, it'd be riots in the
Dude,
street.
there would absolutely be riots. We already have riots.
People would be taking their shirt off.
Riots in the streets of Chicago. Yeah, I don't know. Elon, he's a weird cat.
Do you think he has lots of guns?
No.
This is all
Laser guns.
This is all circumstantial. Not what do they call that?
Hypothetical.
Hypothetical, yeah. He probably has lots of flame guns, just laying all over.
Oh, that's right. He did. He was selling the flamethrower, right? Isn't that one of his first things that he did? The flamethrower.
The No Company or whatever it's called. Was that called X also? He has this obsession, I think, with not being. Maybe he's a Buddhist.
Mm.
Do you think he has a religion? He probably doesn't celebrate religions.
No,
Elon Day. Elon Day.
I think he thinks in binary code. To be honest, like I think his mind actually processes in like ones and zeros.
Doesn't everybody have their own binary? Language is the communication bridge that we share, but like body language.
You might be right. Yeah.
But I mean, everyone thinks
as
of
far
it,
as like firing synapses in our brains.
Yeah, everyone likes to smell of their own brand.
Are you talking about farts now?
No. Well, in a way, I guess. I don't know. Like, what do you think Elon? What? I can't get. I guess I'm saying it. I guess I've trained myself.
Musk.
I've trained myself to say it now. What do you think Elon's farts sound like?
Like a
schedule. They're scheduled. It's on his date book. It's like very like. Just, I don't know.
What would a robotic fart sound like?
To the point. Oh, it would sound.
It would sound like the old dial-up modems. Do you remember those old dial-up modems? Like the noise they make? Yeah, and it was all.
You could barely hear it. It just sounded like you're tripping out on some sort of ghost, and you're like, what?
Imagine, we've seen that in our lifetime. We've seen, like, the implementation of the internet in our lifetime. How wild is that? Like, we saw it born.
Nobody else will ever have that perspective, from now on. No. Nobody else will understand it. We've straddled the line. But I bet you every generation probably feels like that. They used to have a lot more wars back in the day,
I don't know, man. There's a lot of wars going on right now.
like big wars, big-ass wars. And that was like a period, of time.
Yeah.
Like, sure. We have Desert Storm, and we have all this stuff that happened. What is it? Kuwait, Iraq.
We're talking about
who haven't we invaded yet?
I don't know, man. I feel like the
that's
US
probably why they're
kind
hella pissed.
That's kind of an imperious.
No wonder everyone's pissed off of this.
Man. We suck.
You don't ever see Iraqi troops over here, and that's cool and all, but like, I don't know.
We're very imperialist, for sure. We like to pretend that we're not, but I think we are.
I mean, look at all the stuff we rebuilt in Afghanistan. That's crazy.
And then we left all our shit there.
Yeah. That's lazy right there. That's
no shit.
Talk about
fucking billions of dollars.
Procrastination.
Now now the Taliban can have us enough money to buy their own holiday there. Do they celebrate holidays?
Maybe we could auction days off.
To the highest bidder.
Yes.
Yeah. There we go.
We're back on hollandaise.
Oh, shit. That's
Hollandaise. Right. I like hollandaise sauce.
I do too. It's hard to make, though. It's such a pain in the ass to make.
You made it?
Yeah, from scratch. It's hard. Because you take egg yolks, and then you have to, like, barely get it to the point of boiling. You, like, stir it.
Nobody likes dealing with egg yolks.
Yeah, no, it sucks.
It's one of those, like, it's one of those little tricks, huh, in the pan.
Yeah. What I'm going to do with my pomegranates on my farm is I'm going to turn it into pomegranate wine. I want to try making pomegranate wine.
I'll live in your backyard.
It's going to get cold, bro.
I don't care. I'll be out there in the big steel, like...
You can cuddle with my dog, Whiskey.
With one eye. I'll have one eye, and I'll be just stirring the mash. Stirring the mash up. Getting all lifted off the fumes. You know what I love, too?
Yeah.
Oh, it makes me want to wrap my nipples. Pecan pie.
Pecan pie is good.
Oh, pecan pie.
So I've got a couple of pecan trees up by my house, and I
shell those bad boys, man. Dude, shell them out.
So they're still in the husks. Oh, first of all, but I never knew, dude.
Bake them in the sun.
Every morning, like hundreds of ravens will be up in that bitch trying to eat. Like, and knock. You're gonna have to get a
scarecrow. You're gonna have to get a scarecrow or like some of them shiny shits. You probably have a lot of that.
Every time I drive by, I just honk the horn like a motherfucker.
Oh. Shoot one of them.
I don't think you can shoot ravens.
You can't?
I don't think so. You know what? I'm buying an eagle. Fuck that.
That'd be cool too. That would have some good lunch, huh?
Heck yeah.
Could you buy an eagle?
I don't know. Probably not.
It's like Tiger King. Well, you brought this eagle thing up quite a few times last.
Have I really?
Yeah. Next week, I expected you to walk in with a freaking eagle on your neck.
Dude.
With a baby eagle.
Baby eagle.
Baby eagle.
Speaking of Thanksgiving, did you know that the turkey was going to be the national bird? Originally, it was supposed to be the national bird.
What is the national bird? It's the eagle?
The bald eagle.
Oh. Oh, really? Did they have a fight?
Yeah.
Did they fight each other?
I don't know. I think the turkey's just more delicious.
Ew. Eagle probably don't taste that good.
I don't know. I've never had it, actually.
Are we committing a felony offense by saying this?
I don't think you are unless you actually, like, commit it.
I feel like we could just talk forever about and just go back and forth. It's like vocal ping pong. You look like you have a huge mask,
like
beard thing on.
Like the most giant COVID mask ever. That didn't do shit.
But you sound good, though.
Do I?
Yes, it sounds very good.
Thank you.
I could tell.
I try. I do everything that I can. What about yours? Favorite Thanksgiving dish?
It's the cranberries.
The cranberries. That's what it is. The cranberries.
It's the cranberries, and I like the candied yams.
Do you do the marshmallows on top?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
Do you do it in like the chunked yams or the mashed?
Both.
Oh,
I like to just.
Okay.
I like all.
Oh, you like all the versions.
You just take. You know what my favorite Thanksgiving meal is? Take put a layer of biscuits, and then put gravy, mashed potato. Just put it's like a 7-layer dip of Thanksgiving. So you just,
holy super white. Holy shit.
Make it like a casserole, and you just you slice it like a pie. Put cheese on the top.
That's like the whitest thing I've ever heard.
Put some cheese, the mozzarella cheese on top, and it makes it all stick together.
That's more white than like the mayonnaise and cheese
just
sandwich.
A dollop of whipped cream. Just kidding. You can make a sandwich out of it. Make a sandwich.
That's always good too. The leftovers.
You know what I love too?
Yeah.
Oh, it makes me want to wrap my nipples. Pecan pie.
Pecan pie is good.
Oh, pecan pie.
So I've got a couple of pecan trees up by my house, and I
shell those bad boys, man. Shell them out.
So they're still in the husks.
Oh,
first of all, but I never knew, dude.
Bake them in the sun.
Every morning, like hundreds of ravens will be up in that bitch trying to eat and knock.
You're gonna have to get a scarecrow. You're gonna have to get a scarecrow or some of them shiny shits. You probably have a lot of that.
Every time I drive by, I just honk the horn like a motherfucker.
Oh. Shoot one of them.
I don't think you can shoot ravens.
You can't?
I don't think so. You know what? I'm buying an eagle. Fuck that.
That'd be cool too. That would have some good lunch, huh?
Heck yeah.
Could you buy an eagle?
I don't know. Probably not.
It's like Tiger King. Well, you brought this eagle thing up quite a few times last.
Have I really?
Yeah. Next week, I expected you to walk in with a freaking eagle on your neck.
Dude.
With a baby eagle.
Baby eagle.
Baby eagle.
Speaking of Thanksgiving, did you know that the turkey was going to be the national bird? Originally, it was supposed to be the national bird.
What is the national bird? It's the eagle?
The bald eagle.
Oh. Oh, really? Did they have a fight?
Yeah.
Did they fight each other?
I don't know. I think the turkey's just more delicious.
Ew. Eagle probably don't taste that good.
I don't know. I've never had it, actually.
Are we committing a felony offense by saying this?
I don't think you are unless you actually, like, commit it.
I feel like we could just talk forever about and just go back and forth. It's like vocal ping pong. You look like you have a huge mask,
pong
beard thing on.
Like the most giant COVID mask ever. That didn't do shit.
But you sound good, though.
Do I?
Yes, it sounds very good.
Thank you.
I could tell.
I try. I do everything that I can. Oh, dude, I got a massage last week. Fuck, it was so good. I like getting massages.
I don't get those. I don't really get them.
Really?
It's not a thing for me.
No?
I don't like to be
Not
touched.
into it?
I like to be touched. If you're going to go back to that sexual assault stuff.
Does it trace back to that?
I don't like to be tickled. If you tickle me, I'm either going to fight you in a knife fight, or I'm going to run away like a little bitch. I'm going to do whatever I can to kick and scream and run away.
There's no in between.
I will hide. It'll be like The Fugitive.
There's absolutely
You
zero
will not
in between.
find me. Yeah, there's not. No.
He's either going to scream like a little bitch and run away,
If I giggle one
or he's
time,
going to stab your ass.
If I giggle that one time, I'll pee my pants and pee all over you. So don't do it. Just kidding. Instantly start peeing. That's some sort of condition.
Do you remember? I can't remember what his name was, but there was like one of those like dirty, like super dirty punk kids in high school. He was like a couple years younger than us. We would ask him, be like, dude, like, you know. He's like, man, I don't like to fight. And we're like, well, what would happen if you got into a fight? He's like, I just drop my pants and start shitting in my hand. I was like, what? He's like, who's going to fight a dude who drops his pants and starts shitting in his hand? I was like,
did you dare him?
That's fair. No, hell no.
Was that guy's name Kit?
No. I feel like it was...
Kip? Is it Kip or Kip? For the record, I don't know. I don't remember his name.
No. He was an actual like punk rock kid. He was like not like a punk kid. He was a punk rock kid. He was like a counterculture.
You were deeper into that scene there
that's
than
true.
I was. I was just on the nipple of it, just on the verge, like the tip, right on the tip, the tip. Foreskin, the edge of the foreskin.
Mm-hmm. Right at the urethra, yeah.
It was just, and then, yeah, it got a little deeper. I toured with this little punk rock band for a couple of valley gigs.
Yeah.
Met some chicas. Did a couple pranks. It seemed mostly about pranks and filming yourself doing jackass shit.
Yeah, that's absolutely what being in a punk rock band in high school was.
You went and listened to some music, and like, it was okay, I guess.
And then you looked at those guys from Jackass, and you're like, I can do that shit. Yeah. Come on now.
You got bored. You had a skateboard around. You're like, I'm going to go up here and break a limb.
Yep. Absolutely.
And sometimes people would. Like, oh my gosh, look what happened.
Like, I can't believe he broke his arm falling from 2 stories.
Yeah.
How weird.
I watched that movie, SLC Punk.
Oh, it's a great movie.
It was a crazy time, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a great movie. Matthew Lillard. We
were at these lesbians' house. They were older lesbians. One of them was a professional bowler.
Oh, I thought you were going to say wrestler.
No.
I was like, that's fucking awesome, man.
She was up there. She was tall. She was taller than me at the time. And I was like, oh.
Do you think that gave her an advantage in bowling?
17, 18. She looked good from the videos that I saw. She looked like she held it together.
She had a higher vantage point.
She had the balls on the walls too. She had her ball, the bowling balls that she used. She'd put them on the shelf. She had them on the shelf. She would gaze at the balls.
But she was a lesbian.
I'm not even joking at all. Wow. It's not a joke. Okay. She had all her trophies, and they're on the shelves. And what was weird was we went with her brother the next day.
So for being a lesbian, she loved balls. She loved them. Admired them.
This is not a joke.
Fondled them.
This is not a a joke. 100% real. My friend Eric Cotton. We went with her brother. We went with this lesbian chick. It was his mom's partner. And we stayed down there in LA overnight. We watched that movie. The next day we went with her brother, and he had a shit ton of silver bars in storage.
What?
The first time I met this dude, and he was like using us as like cheap labor. He's like, "Hey, I need help with these silver bars because they're too heavy."
What the fuck?
It's surreal, right? And the most crazy times would happen when I was with this guy Eric, and we would just do some crazy stuff. Yeah, he had silver bars, and he was like, "I can't lift these bars. We need to put them in my truck." We went to some storage in LA, and we come down in the truck, right? It's just like, here we go. They were heavy too. They were pretty heavy.
Yeah, I believe it. That's
they
weird.
had stamps on it.
That's so weird.
I'm assuming they were fake, right? Like, oh, I can pay these children to come down here and tow my fake silver bar.
Dude, what about... That just reminds me of that... Was it the congressman or the senator that got caught with the fucking Egyptian gold bars in his, like, closet? Because he was, like, doing favors for...
What?
Yeah, and he was like, I don't know, these are my wife's. He, like, tried to blame... They're like, dude, they're in your closet...
In his shoes. They were
stored in his
shoes.
Hanging in, like, garment bags with your name on them. What the fuck are you talking about? Like,
the most crazy stuff would happen with this fool Eric. Oh, dude, man. One time we were going over the grapevine in his truck. He had a little truck. And it started to overheat. And we broke down at the Flying J, you know, right there in Fraser.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it called Fraser? Right on the top of the grapevine.
Yeah, I think
Flying J right there.
Yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
We got stuck there for a few hours because his truck broke down. Then we caught a ride back down to Bakersfield and got on a Greyhound. Just me and this guy Eric. His grandma was going with us too. We were going to drive to LA. But just me and him went on this Greyhound. And we were young. We were like 15, 16. It was on the weekend. And we were going to go try to holler at some girls that were up at a Christian camp up there. I know, on the way.
This whole story is like bad news.
And then we were going to go to LA after that, right? So I don't know why.
Yeah. We're going to holler at some girls at a Christian camp.
Yeah, but his truck broke down. Yeah, we were making a weekend out of it. We're going with his grandma, his old tweaker grandma. She was in the truck.
This wasn't lesbian though, right? His mom was lesbian?
It was the daughter. Yeah, that was the daughter, and this was her mom. Yes. I'm not making this up, dude. I am not. Anyway, so we were on this Greyhound, me and Eric. His grandma was not there. She had gone home. She bailed on us. And so we're driving this Greyhound, and we don't know where we're at. They don't announce this. When you stop at a Greyhound, they don't announce that over the thing. Like
they don't?
No, they don't tell you this is whatever. No, dude, they sell you the ticket at the station.
Man, you could end up in like Albuquerque
or maybe just we wasn't paying attention. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm guessing you probably just weren't paying attention.
I don't know, but it felt like we were on this Greyhound
How high were you?
Ever. No, we weren't. We were just really young. It was just fresh in our mind. I don't know. We were innocent, actually. So we got off on this one stop, but we didn't really know what stop it was. We just were like, well, we rode long enough. Let's get on this bus. It was like 4:00 in the morning or something crazy like that, right? And it turned out to be Central LA, like bus stop. Like there was gangsters outside, and we didn't know. We went outside, and we were like, we got to see where we're at. You know, we didn't know because we just seen Amish people.
Excuse me, sir. We need to find the bus map, please.
When you see Amish people in the city, you know it's getting real.
Amish people?
If you see Amish people in the city, you ever seen Amish people in the city? I've seen them before.
No.
Sacramento, sometimes you see them.
I don't know if I've ever seen like Amish people like out in the wild.
No?
No.
There's a presence in the room, you know? They kind of bring... do you think they celebrate holidays?
Yeah, I think so.
They're not like they're Jehovah's
Witnesses.
No, maybe
not. I don't know.
Their holidays
they probably celebrate cool. Holidays.
They play Yahtzee or whatever.
It's just very Little House on the Prairie holidays.
They churn butter.
They churn butter and butter. They give like little dolls made out of straw.
So we were in the Central LA bus stop. We went outside. We didn't know where we were at, and these dudes were like flashing guns at us. Like, what's up, Holmes? We didn't even know what was going on. And finally, someone, like, helped us. They were like, hey, come over here so you can use the phone. And we were just trying to call his aunt.
Come into his van, little
Finally,
kid,
his aunt came. His aunt came, and we were like, oh, thank God. And we went to her house, and we slept for, like... Because it was already, like, 6 by then or something. We slept for, like, 2 or 3 hours. And then my mom called me. She was like, get your ass, go home right now. And I was like, oh, shoot.
You're like, I'm in Central LA. I'm going to be a minute.
I didn't even know how long we were going to stay there. Like, we were supposed to do some work or something. I don't remember. But we left.
You
literally,
were
that same day we left.
Bars.
Yeah, no, that was a different time. But yeah, the silver bar thing, that you just sparked my memory right there. That was crazy. I don't know why they came up. We were talking about lesbian bowlers.
Yeah. So your mom was pissed.
And I had to go home the next day. Like, the same day. That morning.
Yeah. How did you get home? Took a bus.
His aunt took us.
Oh, she drove you all the way back?
She did.
Damn, that's a good lady.
I think they paid her or something.
Oh.
I think somebody gave her some money to do it. Either that or his lesbian mom came by and picked us up. Because she lived down that way, kind of. Yeah, my homeboy, he was adopted or like foster cared. You know, that's crazy. That's a theme back in our day. Like, I knew quite a few kids where their parents had just left them at the house and like took off wherever and just left them the whole house. I know plenty.
Really?
I know another cat. His name was Will. His name was Will.
How dare
and he lived out there in Terabella. That's crazy. You're describing it because I thought that's who you were I was gonna end up being your friend.
No,
but no. Yeah, he got left the house too by his parents. That
dude's name was Eddie that I knew.
I knew another Eddie where that happened to him too. Eddie Sanford.
Oh, really?
You're making this up.
No, I swear to God.
One time I went out there to Taylor Bella and they were having a house party and there was a house underneath the house.
What?
Like, it was like a basement, but the way you got there, it wasn't like your everyday decline down the staircase. Like, inside a closet. You went inside a bedroom and inside the closet, the floor, like the very bottom corner, had this crawl space.
Winchester Mystery House?
And you could crawl down it, and I looked down in there, dude, and there was hella people in there.
Have you ever went to Winchester Mystery House?
No, but I heard about it, though.
It's pretty creepy, man.
Why?
Because, I don't know, like, I just got, like, a weird, super weird feeling, like, when I went there. Remember how I was telling you about, like, the weird feeling that I got when I went to the World Trade Center? Like, that was the type of feeling, like, in a couple of rooms in the Winchester, because it's supposedly haunted, right? The Winchester Mystery House is apparently haunted, and there's, like, spirits that live there or whatever. I don't necessarily know that that's not true. Like, I don't know, there's one room for certain that I walked into, like, my wife, quick on my feet. We were walking through the space.
I'll cut that out later.
We were walking through the Winchester Mystery House, and it's already, like, a little bit creepy. Like, because we went at night, we did, like, a night tour. But the night tour...
on the night train.
During the Halloween holiday. Look at that.
I think you set yourself up. I think you hyped it.
No, dude, it was weird. Like, I definitely felt like
you went into it expecting it.
No, there was... Because I was fine most of the tour, because it was...
Tell me what my dead grandma says. Is she behind me right now? Is she behind me?
No.
Okay.
She doesn't give a shit, man.
I'll check in with you later. I want you to channel my late great uncle.
She's having good times up there.
I want you to channel my late great uncle.
Okay.
My Uncle Jeff.
Okay. Jeff.
Rest in peace, Jeff.
But I don't know, like the Winchester Mystery House, it was kind of weird because like it was kind of corny because they were trying to make it creepy. Like they had like people not hiding, but dressed up as like ghosts.
Like the Walking Dead, like that Walking Dead at Universal Studios?
Yeah, a little bit. Kind of like that. But there was like one room where there was like not any of like these like employees or extras or actors or anything. Like there was nobody in there. It was just like...
But you were expecting it.
It was just the group and like the tour guide, and we go in there and like it felt super cold, first of all, and like my body just like tensed up completely, like absolutely tensed up, and I was like, and I looked at my wife, I was like, do you feel that? She's like, are you as tense as I am right now? I was like, yeah. She's like, yeah. So what do you think? Do you think that like spirits haunt houses or
I think
haunt people?
They pumped that Molly gas into that room right there.
They just crank the AC.
No,
they turn it into a pressure chamber, so you feel it.
Yes, they put some. There was definitely some fentanyl in the events of there.
Just tiny amounts of fentanyl, just to fuck people.
They made a mist. They made a mist of it, and they lit a fentanyl candle.
Fentanyl candle.
Yes.
The new holiday candles. Holiday season candle.
Fentanyl and pumpkin spice.
Fucking pumpkin spice everything. Good lord.
New pumpkin spice fentanyl.
Pumpkin spice flavored fentanyl. For that holiday lover.
How would we know? We wouldn't know.
For that holiday lover on the street.
That's how they get them all addicted. That's why everyone's all nutty over it.
Because it tastes like pumpkin spice?
For a while it was eggnog. Do they have pumpkin spice eggnog? Oh my gosh, get out of here. Get out of my house right now. Leave. Go.
What?
Get out of here.
Seriously? You don't like eggnog? Are you crazy?
I'll drink like a tablespoon of that every 5 years. when I forget that I didn't like it. Drink it again. I'm like, this is gonna be good.
You try and give it another shot.
Put some liquor in there or something. This is gonna be good. It'll be good. Yeah, it'll be good. And I'll take a little sip.
Three quarters brandy, splash of eggnog.
This is not gonna work. You try to hide it. You try to hide it. Have you ever been given a drink that everybody else thinks is so good? That's not the first time that's happened to me. One time, me and my homie were in Rawhide Stadium, and he loved him some micheladas, and he gave me michelada. Oh, he just went and bought it. It was a big one too. It was like a 32-ounce michelada,
like in the can,
in a big cup. It was
okay. So they put the actual like tomato juice and all that spices and stuff,
and more tahini. And they put some of that. What was that? What was that little salt stuff we used to snort when we were kids?
The Lucas salt. You thought you were all badass because you sit there and take a snort and then you rub it on your teeth just like you were doing coke. That shit is good.
Little kids would do dumb shit.
Stupid ass shit, man.
Anyways, this was done up. It had a slice of cucumber in there.
Okay, cucumber. That's weird.
It was a fancy drink, and like
So how do you feel about...
when he turned around, I dumped that thing. And he was like, you want another one? No. Yeah, same deal.
Really?
Deal.
No.
Like the
just,
Clamato
stuff? Not a fan? No, Clamato is terrible. Fuck that. No, I'm just saying like a real...
I have a weird thing about mixing fruit with certain things. I don't know why. The pineapple on the pizza, it's not my jam.
Interesting.
It's not my jam at all.
Not even a little bit?
Maybe on a burger.
What about a margarita?
Margaritas are good.
That's a fruit mixed with something.
Margaritas are good. They're handmade. They gotta be handmade though.
What about a screwdriver?
That's
a fruit mixed with something.
My aunt used to drink those.
Vodka cranberry?
If I'm desperate.
Bitch, fruit mixed with something.
If I'm Jello. You're like, you eat Jello?
Jello shots?
Jello? Jello? Jello shots get you sick.
Yeah, if you do enough of them.
They get you sick. They'll creep right on you. All of a sudden, blammo!
Dude, do you remember those, the Sparks in like the Four Locos?
Yes.
The Sparks were the worst, though.
That hurts my stomach just thinking about it.
Dude, do you remember the Sparks? They were the energy alcohol drinks. Holy fuck, man. Talk about like a terrible decision in a can. We used to like pound 2 of those before we'd go out when I was living in San Francisco. That was like our pregame. At like 9:30. Let's go down and get some Sparks, bruh.
Boone's and Noble or whatever it was called. Bartles and James. What was it called?
Bartles and James and Boone's Farm, bro.
Mad's Dog 2020.
Mad Dog 20. It's not actually called Mad Dog. It's just MD.
My stomach. I've learned my lesson.
Strawberry Hill.
I've learned my lesson on that stuff. No,
I can't drink red rum. I can't do it anymore. You know why? That's what I was drinking the night I was sexually assaulted. Won't do it. Can't do it. No more red rum for me. Or gold rum, I guess is what it's called.
At least you were drunk. Hey. At least you were drunk.
Dude, beyond.
At least parts of it were fuzzy. Can you imagine being cognizant and sober and having some woman sneak up on you in the back of a truck? laying down in the back of a truck, and then they sneak up on you.
I feel like you're telling me a story right here.
And like,
oh, you want to tell it so bad. Should we save it for next time?
Maybe.
All right, we can save it for next time. We need to talk about the beautiful Barn Theater in Porterville.
The Barn Theater of Porterville. For all your ghostly needs.
Only during the holiday season, though. Only during Halloween.
What's going to be coming up next at the Barn Theater is Fearless Dick, a play written by Ralph Bourne and co. It's a play that was put on, I think, 20 or 30 years ago, something like that. I feel like I should know the history a little bit better. It's going to have a lot of good actors in it and actresses.
It's all right. Fix it in post.
And it's going to be good. You better show up and support your local theater. Your
support local theater, bitches. Come on.
That's what keeps them alive. They don't get any money from the government.
Nobody gets paid to do that stuff. Come on, just go and support them.
And after that, they're going to have Newsies.
Ooh, that's a good one, man.
Newsies will be...
I feel like I'm a little too old to try out for it, though.
In the late winter, early spring. Directed by Kate Smith. And
yeah.
After that, there's going to be other stuff, too, I'm sure. Sometimes we play music there, occasionally.
Go and support the Barn Theater.
I don't know if Will's ever made it, though.
To what?
When we were playing music there.
No, probably not.
No.
I usually go to the Moose Dog Brewery.
Oh, you did go to that one?
I've been to a couple times. Shut your mouth. How dare you saying don't support you?
I never said that.
Yes, you did.
No, I said you haven't been to the barn when there was music.
No, I have not.
That's all
true.
that I said. You went when it was this. You went when it was a haunted house, huh? I was a G, huh? Did you go when I had the chair on top of me?
I didn't know you were there, you motherfucker. You scared the shit out of me. I mean, I know that's supposed to be. It was a haunted house. That's what I signed up for.
There was some people. They were like, oh, "There's a dead man in there." Like they were really scared. They were like, "He looked like he was hurt." Like they were.
I didn't know. Like I walked in and you're fucking right there. Like right there.
I told you I could hide on.
You were up in my space.
Told you.
For being like 7 feet tall, you can hide like a motherfucker.
I'm a freak. Yes.
Yeah, it's creepy, dude. I had no idea.
Don't ever play hide and seek with me.
That's it, dude. I want to do. That's the next sport. Professional hide and seek. Fuck this. We're doing it.
Let's do it. Yeah, it'll be like spike ball.
Let's do a professional hide and seek league. Professional hide and seek league.
Somebody out there, just sign us up. We're gonna start that.
Can somebody start a professional hide and seek league?
Where would the location be?
Where the fuck you want? Target? I don't know. Walmart?
Yeah, but you'd have to rent the space though.
Oh, nah, then no. Somewhere free.
I feel like outside is
outside's kind of hard though.
In the early evening.
Yeah.
Is it time to call it quits?
It might be time to call it quits.
Good night, puppets.
Later, bitches.
Oh, you know what? They're gonna do Miss Doubtfire too.
Are they really? At the barn? No shit. Is it gonna be a musical?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
Shut it. It is not. Liar. Killed it.